Hello and welcome to this amazing, incredible, sort of alright video on how to make your first apple bird feeder with Cumbernauld Living Landscape. For this project you'll need some equipment, you'll need an apple, you'll need a stick, you'll need some seeds, we've used black sunflower seeds, you'll need some string, some natural material preferably for the string, rather, don't use anything made out of plastic or wire or anything like that. You can also use an apple corer. You don't need an apple corer, but it helps later on for things like putting the stick through the apple and for tying it up. So although you don't need it, it is a good thing to do. All you're going to do is take the core out of the apple. You can pass that on to the wildlife in your area too, and then get ready for the next step. The next thing we're going to do is add our string. So we're going to get a little bit of string and we're going to feed it through the hole that we've just made with the apple corer, and this is what's going to allow us to tie the apple up into a tree later on, so we can hang it up for the birds to find. It can be a little bit tricky, this little bit. You can alternatively tie the string to the stick that we're going to put in later, and we'll show you how to do that at the end. But for the moment, try it this way: thread the string through, tie a really simple knot in the top, just like you were tying your shoelaces. This doesn't have to hold forever, and that'll just make sure it's nice and secure when it's up in the tree. Now, it's all very well having your apple hanging from the tree, but how are the birds going to eat it? We're going to give them a little bit of a hand. So we're going to get a stick and we're going to push it through the apple, being very careful not to push the stick into our hands. And what we're doing is just making a little perch, basically, for the apple, for the birds to sit on. Don't do it like I've done it there and break the bottom of the apple, because that'll just make things difficult later. Try and be a bit better than me. Now we get to do the fun bit. We're going to take our seeds. Like I said, we're using black sunflower seeds here, mainly because they're quite sharp and easy to poke into the apple. And that's exactly what we're going to do with them. We're going to poke them into the apple. That's just to give a bit of extra interest to birds. So, a bird might come along, it might not be all that keen on apple, but it might like seeds. And this is just a little bit of added food, added interest for different species of birds that attract different things to the apple. What you can do is you can just stick these seeds in all over the place randomly, higgledy-piggledy. You can get as many seeds in as you can, or you could be a bit creative. Maybe try and make a little picture, a smiley face, write your name so the birds know who it is that's feeding them. That can always be handy, so they know who their friends are. There's all sorts of different things you can do here. I'm going to make a little smiley face, I think. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an apple bird feeder complete. What a lovely smiley face. So all you have to do now is go find somewhere to hang it. Maybe in your back garden, maybe from a window, anywhere you like really, just so long as you can see it and you can see who comes to visit it. You might spot a deliberate mistake here, where I've hung the face upside down, but that was my own artistic decision, and there's nothing wrong with that, it's completely valid. The birds probably won't mind. We'll show you in a minute. This is the alternative way of hanging it up. So you could just tie the string to the sticks, and that actually probably makes it a little bit more stable, but maybe makes it a little bit more difficult for the birds to get to the feeder. So just different ways of doing it. So now you've made your apple bird feeder, we would love to know what comes to visit it. Hang it up somewhere you can see it and take some pictures, take some photos, or maybe just even tell us on our Facebook or our Twitter feed what you've seen, what's come to visit it, and how you've got on. Thanks for listening. Look out for more videos from myself, Paul, and the rest of the Cumbernauld Living Landscape team over the next few weeks.